Welcome back to the broadcast. We got Chris Walker, one of the Twiins.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Larry?
Twiins. That's I can just call you Twin. You said right?
Yeah.
I don't need to say which Walker I have. I have a Walker twin right here. Welcome to the broadcast, Walker twin.
Thanks for having me. So
what's been going on since last time we've talked?
Oh well, doing shows, trying to move forward, doing skits now too, and.
Oh, how's that coming along?
It's good. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Check yourself out. YouTube, Vine, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay. So. What's the hardest thing about filming a skit?
I don't think it's not too much hard because if you mess up, you can just do it right all over again.
Okay.
So, I had fun doing it. Okay. So.
Did you realize how hard it was until you started doing it? Like how many times did you do it and you're like, oh, I gotta do it over.
Oh,
before
yeah.
you realize that you did it 12 times and you still don't have it the way you want.
Right. We did some stuff a couple times. There's one scene on the video where we're actually naked. Me and my brother are naked in the skit, so we tried to do that as less takes as possible.
Yeah, that'd be the one. You not want to.
And the guy filming it as a guy kept saying, "Oh, I didn't get it." I'm like, "Come on, man,"
Oh.
But
that's a peculiar scene that you'd write for, but okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
It was last minute. You go to film something you don't expect to do a lot of stuff, and you get up there, it's like, okay, you're gonna show your rear end today,
Yeah. Well, okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
I never planned it on a video.
Oh, okay.
At least one that I didn't plant in a bookcase. That's a different story.
The smoke detector.
These speed cameras is getting ridiculous. They got them like on every other block, and you find yourself like driving like 2 miles per hour. You can walk faster, and you get mad when that flash comes and it's behind you. You're like, what the hell? Oh man, I gotta wait for that in the mail. But when you see somebody else driving in a flash, you be laughing like got your ass.
My mom always tried to tell me stuff up front to scare me. So it was a lot of sex stuff. Like I remember one time she was like, she brings out this big old book. She's like, well, these are all the STDs you can get if you have sex, and with pictures and everything. And I was like 12 or 13.
Now, what do you think are worse, the drawings or the picture? The illustrate, someone drew a genital wart, or the ones where there was a picture, picture of a genital wart.
The actual picture is worse. And back then we didn't have Google, so now you Google and it pops up, and you're like, I'm at work, I can't see this.
Right? Yeah. And you never know which site you're picking up there.
Exactly.
Someone behind you, he's looking at naked people, and no, I was looking for seeing.
Right.
What the scab was. That's all it was.
And there's so many sexual terms out there. You can type in 4 legs of a chair and you get something way different.
Oh, you never did that?
No, I haven't.
Okay. You in your routine, you mentioned that you thought of your little brother, and you thought that might have been a way for birth control.
When I was 13 years old, my mom had my little brother. So all throughout my teenage years, he terrorized me. And I knew right then and there, I'm not going to have kids for a while. That was my birth control for the whole time.
Yep.
So every time I'd be with a girl and I was about to finish, as strange as this is going to sound, I thought about my little brother,
Throughout my whole teenage years life, your sexual experiences, I will always think I don't want to have a little one like him running around.
Well, also the good thing about it is you know how to be a father. You know how to raise a child because you watch your mom raise him, right?
Yeah, but it made me learn I didn't want to be a father right away.
Yeah.
So.
How many you changed a lot of diapers, right?
Not really.
No, you got lucky.
But the couple diapers I did change were the worst diapers possible. It was just disgusting.
I used to love playing video games, but I stopped. But lately, not too long ago, I picked up that new Grand Theft Auto 5. It's real cool. I stole a car, shot some people, banged a couple prostitutes, and then I went home and played Grand Theft Auto 5. It's a real good game. But one of my favorite games is the Batman game. I get real into it. I become Batman, and I become Bruce Wayne, and I sit there with my Batman mask on playing. And up to like 3 or 4:30 in the morning. My girl be mad. She's like, when you gonna come to bed? It's late. I'm like, how can you be so selfish? Like, Gotham City needs me right now.
Sometimes if I'm up till 4 in the morning playing video games, she gets upset. I'm like, well, you're sleeping. Why are you upset? I mean, you gotta wake up early. I don't.
Yeah, now, video games are lifelike now.
They are.
And when I first started playing video games, we had Pac-Man, and then Donkey Kong,
Yes.
and then I grew up there and I stopped. But they go on in the graphicness. I mean,
Yeah.
you can really do a lot with a video game that you probably couldn't do 20 years ago.
You're absolutely right. And like, there's in video games now, you can have sex with women in video games.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I'm
If
sure
I have
there's an app for that, probably, right?
if I have a problem in my relationship, I'm not getting in a relationship. I play it in a video game.
Just don't play it on your phone, right?
You know what I always get caught up with? The girl looking at my phone. And no matter what they find, fellas, we always have that same excuse. Why are you looking through my phone? She can see you having a menage a 8 and 30 different girls' naked pictures, and you don't even care. You're not even going to explain yourself. The only thing you say, well, why were you looking through my phone?
But that's the problem in a relationship. I mean, it's based on trust, but you always wonder, like, who's he texting?